I know myself, I know who I am. And when you feel limited with your extension of your abilities or yourself, it's a very confusing thing, you know, because I'm not sure what is my fault and what is just the circumstance in the state of my industry, or, you know, because it's such a moving target. It's always changing. And like, you know, Jamie and I were talking earlier about TikTok, and I was like, fuck, you know, it's like, okay, so you got to write the songs and you got to record them and make them fucking awesome. And then you got to make sure you're doing TikTok and like all like keeping up on the stuff.
Are you TikToking?
You know, I have an account. I usually post like videos of my dogs, and because they're hilarious. But I'll put some music on there from time to time. I don't like feeling like I have to do it.
Yeah.
It's like another like, fuck, okay, fine. You know,
the reluctant
it feels
grasp
desperate.
of social media.
I think what I don't like about those things is like I want to come by those honestly. Like if I really feel like there's something funny I want to share, it's great because it's natural. But I also don't like seeing all of the desperation on there. Like somebody caught a wave and then they keep trying to recreate that wave over and over. And it's like, oh man, fuck, that's what you got, huh? You got that one video with the goat and you keep posting the goat videos. Goats are funny, but what else you got? You know, like that's sort of where I feel a little disheartened by that stuff.
Well, it's the good aspect of no one curating things. The good aspect of not having executives in charge is that people fuck up and they do things that aren't entertaining or they're needy or whatever. But that's just part of the thing. Some people are awesome at it. Some people just have a brain that's like so well suited to performing in social media. Right. And I love those accounts, you know. And so yeah, that's the upside. And just sometimes like, you know, like the things you're into, like falconry. You can just follow all that shit. I think the most amazing owls. With a lot of artists, there's the you want to create, but then you want to be recognized for your creations. And then you try to figure out, how do I get recognized more? And what do I have to do? And then you have to do things you don't want to do, like social media. So like, I had a show in Chicago a couple months ago, September, and Chicago used to be a really big market for me. And Honey, like we used to just crush it. And like what's happening now is, so like you get the word out about your shows through social media or, you know, radio, if whoever listens to the radio. And then the promoters that are promoting the show are using the same tools that you are. And so I went to, like, you have to pay to boost your posts on Instagram, but you also have to be approved before you pay for the boost. So I had like a flyer about my show in Chicago and I got denied to boost it, to geo-target the area. And I don't know why. So I couldn't like. Did you post any COVID stuff? No. I hadn't in a while. But you might have. Maybe like a year. Got put on a list. I stopped talking about shit. Like this is probably where I'm going to get in trouble because I've been like, but no, it wasn't anything like that. But you did before. I think I posted one thing that was, I can't remember, but it was like a logical thing about the vaccine of like, well, if I can still get COVID and spread COVID, why do I need the vaccine? I think that's all you need to do to get put on a list. But there's other cities where I've been able to geo-target and boost my posts. So for some reason, it just wouldn't let me. Maybe it's Lori Lightfoot. Maybe she's blocked you from promoting. Anyway, like it was just, you know what? You're probably right. I don't know what the fuck the behind the scenes stuff is. Like, Elon posted on Twitter that people that have had their accounts removed and they're trying to get them back, they're not going to be able to do it for a while because they're going through the code and they're trying to figure. They brought in a bunch of Tesla engineers to like go over the code. It's amazing. We're bringing in rocket scientists to fix Twitter. But apparently during this time, the content moderation really hasn't changed. It's the same sort of algorithm that are in control of content and posts. And so a lot of people are like, oh God, everything's different since Elon came on board. So he made a post like nothing has changed. We haven't changed anything about content moderation. They don't have the same people behind the scenes that they fired everybody. I saw that. Did you hear about the two guys that like trolled? Yes. That's so brilliant. Like that's the kind of you know, TikTok shit I want to see. Like really innovative. Pretended they were employees. Minds. Yeah. I got to get home to my husband and my wife. No, but it was like they had some sort of name that was like a "Hey, would you blow me" or something. Like they put their names together, and it was something like that. Like exactly. Yeah, I love that shit. Well, it's just it's a fun time to goof on people because so many people are so goddamn serious and stupid. Well, And here we are.
Here we are being serious and stupid. Yeah, we're not contributing. We're just droning on and on about the same. But that's life.
Yeah. Life's good though. In its simplest form, like the littlest things.
When you said you like retooled your career, like what did you do?
I'm retooling it now.
What are you doing?
Well, I'm making new music and taking more control from the actual recording side of things, so I don't need to depend on other people to make music. Like I can do it on my own.
Did you and Gary record Midnight Rider?
So yes, but no. I recorded the track with Elijah Ford and JJ Johnson, his drummer and bass player, who are fucking awesome. And, Gary's working on his record right now. So I don't want to bother him too much, but we like made a track, which is awesome. I could play you what we have, but I really just want to send it to you like in its full form. But Gary really likes it. So he's just going to, add his stuff to it, which is going to be epic. And, no pressure, Gary, but we've talked about it in public now.
Well, when you guys did that one night that we went out, it was, who put together that party? Some liquor company? Jameson.
Yeah.
So we went out. It was like, a Monday or a Tuesday in downtown LA at like midnight in this small place. And you guys and Gary on stage, and you're singing the lyrics off your phone because you don't know the lyrics.
Didn't know that. Well, I knew the first verse and then the other. Yeah. Anyway, I got a lot of shit for that.
Well, the people thought you were like reading your text messages.
Who the fuck would do that? That's so dumb.
Yeah. Well, who the fuck would sing a song that they literally haven't practiced ever and then do it that way? You guys did, but it was amazing. It was such a great version.
It was fun.
And Gary's sound is so distinctive. Like, you hear a riff, and you're like, oh, that's Gary Clark Jr.
He's the best. And he's such a great
magic.
dude. Yeah, I love Gary. I love watching him play.
He's a magic person.
Yeah, he's very special.